Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Migrant Hope channel. My name is Charlene and welcome. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing my favorite personal finance book and just talking about a couple of lessons that I learned from here, just about 10 of them, and just sharing with you guys. I really recommend that you read this book. I got it off of Amazon and it is called The Wealthy Gardener. So let's jump right into the video. So one of the first lessons that I learned from here, which was a quote from the book, which says, "It is not what you are that holds you back, it is what you think." And this is by Dennis Waitley. And this is really powerful because a lot of times, our behavior really stems from our mind, our mindset, and kind of what we believe and think about ourselves. But it really helped me think and really reflect, like, what do I really think about myself? Am I capable? Am I able to do those things? Am I going to be able to accomplish those impossible things? It's not what I am not. This is not the skill that I don't have, but it's actually what I think about myself that it's going to take me to that next place or next stop. Now, the second thing I really learned from this book is it says, you say you want to save money and get ahead financially, but your current choices and actions aren't aligned with those ambitions. It just goes to say, right, like for every time that I have determined, oh, I want to be able to save this money, I want to be able to buy a house, do this, do that, are my behaviors, are my actions, my current behavior, is it in alignment with what I want to do? So that should also encourage you, right? Many times we may be thinking, okay, we want to be able to save, to travel, to be able to provide for our parents, but it's your current behavior one where you just blow money, you just throw it away. So number 3 was, we fear the consequences of action but ignore the cost of inaction. I think this point is really supposed to help just drive and motivate us, because a lot of times you may have a vision or goal, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, but due to fear and a lot of other insecurities that we all deal with, right, we may say, oh, I'm just not going to do that, but it would still be bothering you. The whole idea, the concept will be in your mind. So I think this quote was really targeted at us to say, do that thing, so that at least even if it doesn't work, we say we have done it, versus not doing it at all and thinking that inaction, which is not doing anything, is going to cause us more peace or it's going to just make us happy. The fourth one, which I really liked, was goals are to be trusted, not questioned. And it says you're focusing so much on the obstacle without looking at the possibility. I think as human beings, and just with the way life is, right, we could tend to be more pessimistic versus being optimistic. Always look at the impossible factor. I relate this to the CPA exam. When I was taking this test, it's about 40% pass rates in the country. It's a difficult test, and you hear stories of several people who have failed. But what I did and what I try to encourage everybody who I know sitting for the test, don't look at everybody who failed. Look at the possibility of you passing. Okay, now the next point is a quote from Oprah Winfrey, which was quoted in the book, which says, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. All have that sixth sense, especially women. I really believe that we have that little intuition that tells us this may be the right choice, this may not be the best choice. Listen to yourself. The way I go about a lot of decisions in my life is, if I have peace about it, I know that that's what God probably wants me to do, and that's how I go ahead and do that thing. Now, the next one, I really love this one. It says, being busy means doing stuff. Being productive means getting stuff done. Being effective means getting the important stuff done. I ask myself this question all the time. Am I truly busy, or am I actually being effective at what I'm doing? So that's just something for you, Don't get caught up in the fact, in that whole millennial term, oh my God, I'm so busy, but are you actually being productive? Next one is, at this point, I don't even know what number. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. This point was really touchy for me, because a lot of times, I may want something, or I may try to have an idea, but I just don't know who the right resource is to ask. Only those who are vocal about what the things that they need are the ones who are actually ultimately going to benefit. Point number 8, which was a lesson I learned, was regardless of the causes behind it, what we think tends to become our reality. This is absolutely true. I was telling one of my friends the other day that what we think about is what we manifest. You need to, if you want positivity, you have to focus on positive thoughts. If you dwell on negative things, negativity will follow you. It's just plain as simple as that. What you profess, what is what you manifest. Point number 9, ladies and gentlemen, for my lessons is the stuff I own earns me money. Now, this was a really key financial statement because the wealthy gardener at the time was giving this lesson to his one of his mentees, and he said everything I own actually gives me money. So this is a big financial lesson for us. When you need to develop your asset column without overloading your liabilities column. In a sense, to say whatever I own, is it generating money for me? Whatever bank, whatever purse I own, it could be a luxury item, it could not be a luxury item, but make sure that everything that you own actually generates some sort of income for you. And point number 10, ladies and gentlemen, is an investment is trading your money for money, and a job is where you work for cash. Big difference. I think we've talked about this. I may have talked about this on the channel, right? A job is where we go, you're working for the cash, whereas an investment is my money is actually working for me. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that me sharing those 10 lessons from this book was very helpful. I found this book off of Amazon. I really encourage you to read it. It's a very good book. It's a bit lengthy, but as you can see, I have so many sticky notes right here because this book is really powerful. 100% my favorite personal finance book, and I learned a lot, and I think you guys are also going to. I'll catch you in my next video, and have a wonderful day ahead.